Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and this is my exclusive video for my newsletter subscribers. So if you subscribe to my newsletter, thank you so much for being a subscriber. I appreciate that so much. So this is the box that I'm going to share. It is 1.5 by 4 by 1.5. So it's a kind of a tall box, but it fits quite a few of the Halloween M&Ms. So these are the ones that I got, the Ghoul Mix. And it's really cute inside this box, but it's a really cute box. I put a window in there, and I love the windows where you can see the candy inside. I know if you follow me, you know that already, but this is what I'm sharing. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Now for this one, we're using the Monster Bash Designer Series paper. I am using this pattern right here, the little jars. And you can use anything in this. They're all so cute. I didn't get the stamp set that goes with this, but I did get the dies that coordinate with this. And they are the ornate frames. You've seen me use these before also if you follow me. And I am using one of the frames from here for the Happy Halloween. But this is absolutely a gorgeous die set. And it has some stitching and this little ornate frames here. But it's great for any kind of project. That's why I got these. I knew they'd be I'd use them a lot for different projects. And then we're going to use the stitched rectangles, and I am using the second one on here, and that is going to be for our window, but you can use whatever you have for the window, but that works perfectly. And then the stamp set is my favorite, the Wonderfully Wicked, and I've used this a ton. I love the writing on this. I love this Happy Halloween, so this is what we're using. And then we're also using the little bat punch. And it comes in a 4-pack, and it has the leaf, the heart, it has a snowflake, and the bat. Alright, so we are using the bat for that, for the little tag. So let's get started with this. You are going to need a piece that is 6.5 by 7. You are going to need 4 pieces of Designer Series paper, and they are 3 7/8 by 1 3/8. You'll need a piece of window sheet, and this is 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. Do not skimp on your window sheet. Make sure you use something that's a little bit heavier than what you can buy at the craft store. The craft store, I've showed videos before how it compares, and it just does not compare. This is very nice and stiff, and it works really good for windows. And then you'll need a piece of a Whisper White for the tag. And then I'm using our basic black scalloped edge ribbon for the little bow at the top. It's not actually a bow, I'm just tying a knot. Alright, so let me get the Simply Scored out. And we're going to score this. Alright, so on the 7-inch side, we're going to score it at 1/2. At 2. And at 6. And you're going to turn it, and on the 6.5-inch side, you're going to score it at 1/2. 2. 3.5. and 5. Alright, so that is it. Now you're going to have this 1/2-inch side here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just cut down each one of these. I'm going to cut off this one here, and then this top one right here. So we have our little glue tab right there. Now I have to remember which side I want that in the back. So this one is going to be my flap. So what we're going to do here is, actually I'm going to make this one the flap, I believe. Let me look at this. No, I'm making this one the flap right here. So on, on this one we're cutting this one off. I had to think about that because I created this a few days ago. Alright, so the one near this glue tab we're going to keep right here, and we're keeping these two right here. But this one and this one we are cutting to make inside flaps. And then we're cutting in here. And then we're going to cut this top. We're going to just cut to fold that so it folds in our box a lot nicer. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, these are our bottom flaps. We're going to cut in on these. Alright, so this is what your box is going to look like. Alright, so now we're going to just sharpen the score marks, and if you want to mat it, if you like one of those who likes to mat it ahead of time, go ahead and mat it. But I am going to, well actually I am going to mat it because we need to cut our window, and I almost forgot. Alright, so I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to just go ahead and mat these pieces. And I'm going to just mat them all because we're going to need to mat them anyway, so I might as well just mat them all and then cut the window in it. Alright, and then before we cut the window in, I'm going to stamp the Happy Halloween so that we can cut these both out at the same time. So I'm going to use Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And we're going to stamp Happy Halloween. Isn't that pretty? I just love this Happy Halloween. And then we're going to bring the big shot up here, and we will cut both of these out at the same time. So I have the rectangle that I'm using to cut out the window, and then this is the one we're using for the sentiment. Alright, so this one right here, the second one from your glue tab, is going to be your window. So we're going to set this here, and I'm actually going to use a little piece of sticky note to hold that in place. Alright, so now we're ready to run it through. And there is our little window. So now let's get our Happy Halloween. And we're going to run that one through. There's our Happy Halloween. Alright, so now let's put our window sheet in, and I'm going to use just some wet glue. And I found the wet glue is working really well for the windows to adhere it, and then it dries clear, so it really works well for this. Alright, so there is your window. Now let's go ahead and use some tear and tape, and we'll put this all together. Remove our backing here. And then we're going to put some tear and tape on the bottom here. I'm sorry, my voice is just cracking. Allergies have been really, really bad here in Texas. I need to get my bone folder. Press that. Alright, so now we're ready for our candy. So let's just go ahead and put some candy in there. You're really giving them, you know, a substantial treat when you make this box. And it's really nice to have a box that you can actually have some really good amount of treats in there. Alright, so now we're going to use our 1/8 inch, and I'm just going to punch a little hole there. We're going to use some baker's twine for that, so I'm just going to cut the baker's twine and get it ready. We're going to use this ribbon right here, and I'm going to tie a little knot in it. And when you tie this knot, it actually almost looks like a little bat. I used this ribbon for another project on my Facebook Live, and someone said that looks like a little bat, and I thought it sure does. It was really cute. Those are wanting to come out. So if you cut these short enough, it'd be really cute, like a little bat. And then we're going to add just underneath, stick the baker's twine, and we're going to add our tag. And I'm just tying a knot in it. And then we're going to punch our little bat with the bat punch. And I like to kind of pull his wings up a little bit, and I'm going to just use a little glue dot, and we'll put it on here. And then there it is. Really, really easy. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. And if you need any supplies, you can shop at stampingwithamore.com. Have a blessed one, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye.